Diskutiron ang mga programa, proyekto asin mga plano kang lokal na gobyerno. Isihon ang may kamanundangan mga impormasyong manugod sa syudad ng Naga. Maging parte kang solusyon, ipag-orgulyo ang pagiging Nagenyo. Kaibahan ang pag-irima sa Public Information Office kang LGU Naga. Risa Santos asin Jason Lola. Tuyong aldaw na Sabado, alas 8 ng aga, sarabay niya tong mamoton na ang Maray na Naga.
Ano ang sukol kang progresibong syudad? Mga haralangkaw na edibisyo? Marambong na negosyo? O masararon pa? Sa Naga, ang sukulanta, disiplina. Digdi nakagamot ang totoong progreso. Puunan ta na sana sa simpleng pagparada sa mga designadong lugar, sa paggamit ng pedestrian lanes, pagrespeto sa speed limits, pagsunod sa vending hours. Iyan ang minamauta sa disiplinaga sa dalan. Sa Naga, ang disiplina bako dahil sa takot sa penalidad, kundi dahil inikultura. Sa disiplinaga sa kapalibutan, liwatang pagtarabangan na malinigan ang satong kapalibutan. Sa pag-apon sa tamang bugtakan, pag-segregate, pagbayanihan sa paglinig kamakanan, o sa simpleng paglinig kan sa tuyang mga tubo. Sa Naga, ang disiplina bako sa ng responsibilidad. Inigawi ng pagmakulog, sa pagdaraid, sa inaagihan. Itong makakaturog kita gabos ng tunino. Tamayo na ning nagbibidyoke ning lampas alas 10 ng pagni. Tamayo na itong nagmumotor na maribok ang tambutsyo. Asin mayo na ninyang iirinuman sa luwas kan araw. Iyan ang minamauta sa disiplinaga sa komunidad. Ang disiplinaga bako sa ng programa. Ini sa tong kultura. Ini sa tong panuga. Asin nagpupuon ini sa tuya gabos. Ang progreso bakong dipisil kun may disiplinaga.
Diskutiron ang mga programa, proyekto asin mga plano kang lokal na gobyerno. Isihon ang may kamanundangan mga impormasyong manugod sa syudad ng Naga. Maging parte kang solusyon, ipag-orgulyo ang pagiging Nagenyo. Kaibahan ang pag-irima sa Public Information Office kang LGU Naga. Risa Santos asin Jason Lola. Tuyong aldaw na Sabado, alas 8 ng aga, sarabay niya tong mamoton na ang Maray na Naga.
the hearing of the Committees on Peace and Order and Public Safety and Women, Family and Gender Relations. This joint committee hearing will now come to order. Mr. Secretary, please acknowledge the committee members.
Good morning po. Roll call for Committee on Peace and Order and Public Safety. Honorable Melvin Ramon G. Benafe, Chairman, present. Honorable Michael Janry R. M. Bolocon, CY Chairman, absent. Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, Co-Chairman, absent. Honorable Althea Isabel J. Reyes, absent. Honorable Corazon M. Peñaflor, member, absent. Honorable Ariel M. Capos, present. Honorable Vito Borja II, absent. Honorable Ira Denise L. Calleja, present. Honorable Wilfredo Jude A. Jocno, member, present. Honorable Christine Rose C. Ebron, CY member, present. Honorable Maria Teresa Evangelista, NCPC representative, present. Lieutenant Maria Virginia Coballas, NCGADSI representative, absent. PBF Francie Nepomuceno, Liga representative, absent. Roll call for Committee on Women, Family and Gender Equality. Honorable Hilda Gail R. Abonal Gomez, Chairman, present. Honorable Kishi Gabriel D. Regalado, CY Chairman, present. Honorable Corazon M. Peñaflor, absent. Honorable Ariel M. Capus, present. Honorable Jepson Romeo Felix, absent. Honorable Iliad Kishi Nicole D. Chavez, absent. Honorable Alan Reese C. Macaraig, absent. Honorable Precious Chloe P. De Quiros, present. Honorable Elmer S. Valdemoro, absent. Honorable Lawrence Jethro Bermundo, present. Honorable Engineer Maria Daisy G. Jolin of Naga City People's Council, present. And we have Miss Evangeline Malalo, NCGADSI representative, present. PB Josephine Camba, Liga representative, absent. We do have quorum, sir, for both of the committees.
Thank you. Please acknowledge also the invited guests.
Invited guests who are present for today's committee hearing are the following. We have Mr. Samuel Troy Benito, Secretariat of the Peace and Order Council. Also, we have Mr. Salvo of Public Safety Officer.
So, DILG, my representative. Okay, thank you. Please proceed with the first item on the agenda.
Item number 1, letter dated March 8, 2026 of Police Colonel Gilbert P. Fariñas, City Director, pertaining to the proposal for the establishment of a protocol for handling incidents in relation to the concern of Ms. Cheryl Ann Agaw Marahas concerning public safety and the protection of women and children.
Thank you. Regarding this item, there was a letter sent to the committee by Police Colonel Gilbert Fariñas, the former City Director of Naga City Police Office, and he discussed here the protocol in handling complaints regarding cases of women and children needing police action. So may pinadala rin flow chart in handling VAUSI cases. So considering na day na imbitaran si si Miss Cheryl Ann Agaw Marahas, Mayo niyong yun is si nagko-complain and was questioning or raising the issue about the protocols. So we will proceed. Yes, Honorable Bonal Gomez.
Okay, Mr. Chair, good morning and good morning po sa Gabos. I remember that our disposition on this matter last time was to look into pertinent ordinances that might accommodate the request of Miss Ann, the mother of the of the victim, Mr. Chair, I remember focused on her request for CCTV footages to be made readily available. Why? Because the incident happened inside a business establishment, and garo po kaya may protocol, may policy si business establishment na dai pwedeng mahiling tulos ito. The concern was on that specific point, Mr. Chair. While we are grateful to the NCPO for giving this matter their attention, however, Mr. Chair, si naka-attach po kaya na protocol on handling VAUSI is not applicable because the case was not a VAUSI case. So perhaps pwede tapong siguro masuratan na lang si NCPO na specifically ang pigre-request was kung ano si protocol ninda in terms of requesting for CCTV footage if my memory serves me right. And we also promised the complainant that we will look into the ordinances relative to the complaint, Mr. Chair. So perhaps, Mr. Chair, for our disposition, request again the NCPO to provide us with their protocol, especially when an incident happens within business establishment who also have their own internal policies. Ano na ang action kang PNP for that matter, Mr. Chair? May I make that as a motion, Mr. Chair?
Thank you, Honorable Abunal Gomez. There is a motion regarding this matter, a motion to request the PNP to provide information regarding the protocol they are following in requesting CCTV footages in case there are complaint of offenses. So, any second to the motion?
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Honorable Jokno.
before we go to the motion, on the later part of the letter, the city director stated that in such cases, the police typically need to secure a court-issued warrant or subpoena to legally compel the owner to release the CCTV recordings. I think for now this is the protocol that they are following. So, to my mind, I don't think there is any other way to compel the establishment owners other than the court issued warrant for this CCTV. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Jokno, I believe the proponent of the motion was referring to the ano ba ang primary action ng PNP. Do they send a letter immediately or do they proceed to the establishment outright na maghingi kaagad ng kuan? Am I correct, Honorable Abunal Gomez?
Yes, Mr. Chair, we know that there's an existing policy being implemented by the PNP, but if I remember it correctly, the question of the complainant was how to expedite the process, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Gomez. So, although may sinasabi digdi ang PNP na kung mag-cooperate, okay lang. Kung di mag-cooperate, they will have to go to the legal process in obtaining the requested CCTV footage. So there's a pending motion. Any second to the motion or comments or manifestations? Sa CSWD, may mga experience na po kayo previously regarding this matter?
Good morning po, Mr. Chair. There are instances that this kind of cases has been acted upon by the Social Welfare Office. So, talaga po, if the owner of the establishment did not cooperate in releasing the CCTV footage, unless otherwise po, there is a court order or an order by the prosecutor, for instance, the owner can cooperate with us. Kaya lang po sa case na ini, if the victims or the complainant will not file a case, wala naman po tayo makukuha ng order kung hindi po siya mag-file ng case. Kasi po the order will come from the RTC or the prosecutor's office.
Thank you, ma'am, for that input. So,
Mr. Chair.
Honorable Joke, no?
Yeah, on the pending motion, I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. It has been moved and seconded. The committee directs the secretariat to send another letter to the PNP requiring them to submit a step-by-step protocol immediately after a report was received. So, anong dapat gawin immediately? Such as proceed to the establishment na may CCTV camera as required by our standing ordinances and so forth. Nuggets? Thank you. Next item, please.
Item number 2, letter dated 17 March 2026 from Mr.
Ay, before we continue, lagyan natin ng timeline ng pag-submit nila. Within 10 days upon receipt of the letter. Thank you. So, please proceed.
Item number 2, a letter dated 17 March 2026 from Mr. Jonathan Z. Hernandez, Naga City Bike Board Coordinator, addressed to the City Mayor submitting a proposed ordinance seeking to establish a bicycle response unit in Naga City.
Thank you. Is Mr. Hernandez present, absent? Mayo, my representative. Sir Boboy Salva.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning po. Good morning, Sir Boss. Mr. Chair. Na-address po sa MUYA ang surat kay ang invitation para kami ang mag-attend sa regarding this letter ni Mr. Boboy Hernandez. So, sa kunyan po nasa transition period ang Public Safety Office tungkol sa Naga City Bicycle Board. So, sa kunyan po ang na papakarami pa lang e-bike, tungkol sa e-bike. So, we have to go through over this matter. Makikipag-coordinate po muna kami siguro dahil may pa kaming personal knowledge tungkol digdi. Makikipag-coordinate kami sa DOH and sa City Health Office siguro. So, and kung si Simon po ang makaulay, may duman, mapakarami. Hindi po sigurong surat ni Mr. Hernandez para ma-formalize itong bicycle response unit kang program kang Naga City. And in coordination with the City Health Office and the DOH. Ano po? So, kaipuhan mi pong maagihan maripaso giraray ini, makaulay mi sa mga involved na tao sa mga barangay na invite ninda kang pagpatrabaho ninda kaini. So bago po siguro kami makakasimbag digdi. So sa ngunyan po ang gabos pong mga matters na para sa bike board sa Public Safety Office na po pinapadara.
Sir Chair.
Okay, thank you very much, Salubay. Any comment?
Yes, Mr. Chair, in addition, the proposed ordinance entails creation of a unit. Therefore, it would need an organizational structure and staffing. At the present, Mr. Chair, we know that there's an ongoing DAP efforts pertaining to the OSSP of the LGU. And one of the offices concerned, of course, is the PSO. Pigiling duman, Mr. Chair, see the entire department of the PSO. So there might be a need, Mr. Chair, to first request comment from both the PSO and the DRRM, because part of the function is to also is on calamity response as well. So baka po we request even with the DAP efforts while pending po ang mga movements, we might also consider requesting comments from both from the PSO and the DRRM, so that in the event that pwede pa lang siyang makonsider to really for the PSO to really have a bike response unit. Therefore, at least kapag nag-implement po kita ka itong OSSP efforts with DAP, if ever nga nakaipuhan talaga siya, so i-integrate na po siya in the implementation. So Mr. Chair, may I move that we seek comments from both the PSO and then the DRRM on this matter, Mr. Chair.
Yes, ma'am, precisely, ma'am. Kaipuhan mi pong ma-review ang mga primary tasks kani pong sa BRU. Dahil dikit na pagkaaram ko, mostly mga taga-barangay, mga barangay personnel ang na-recruit, nakabali digdi. So kaipuhan po giraray, dahil duman sa primary taskings na yaon digdi, medyo po siya, medyo may kalabuan man sa iba na di pwede. So dapat po ang malaog digdi na mga members kang BRU, aside from cyclist siya, so dapat may siya, na may full knowledge siya, may full knowledge, and may mga trainings na inagihan.
Thank you, Sir Buboy, for that additional information.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Honorable Abunal Gomez. And may I also add to the motion, to the pending motion, na ibalita si comments kang Mayor's Office, considering that medyo may constraints kita sa budget, and it's only when there is a dire need for the activation of such kind of unit na pwedeng punduan. Kasi sa ngayon, going over the format or the draft of the proposed ordinance, mayong na-mention duman na third party. Previously, kag magpuon yan, i-propose there was the participation of the DOH. Kaya nagkaigwaning training, nagkaigwaning concept na pareho kaya may recruitment. But then it appears na it will solely be shouldered now by the city government. So aside from that, i-valid na for comment yung CHO. Baka may kuwan sila. May dagdag na inputs, especially si participation kang DOH if ever na standing pa tong pigasabi nindang support na itataw man ninda dyan sa project. Yes, Honorable Mendoza is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I also express my reservation to this proposal. Taon-taon po kita nagtitrain ng mga tanod, mga driver kan trimobile, kung ano-anong grupo under the CDRRMO. Training for first responders, training sa first aid, etc. Kumbaga, kada ako na kita na-train, kada barangay iguana eh. In fact, may mga nagtitrain pa sa Wasar, dyan sa Pacol Sports Complex. Kung ma-create naman kitang another unit, na tama ito, may mga expenses involved, si mga positions, si supplies, etc. When in fact, all throughout the city, kada ko na na-train ang CDRRMO. So, sa linggo po, baka day pa timely na may aro ka ng unit. Sa kaisipon ta, we are here to solve problems. Gabos na ordinansang pinapasarta should respond to problems hindi po sa siyudad. Siguro kung may problema si response kang sa tuyong existing ambulance unit, then baka saka kita mag-isip ng other units. Sa linggo nga na itong pag-training sa mga iba-ibang grupo, saro na itong response duman sa dahil man talaga madali-dali makaduman si sa tuyong ambulance. It's a matter of implementation na lang siguro kahit mga inot ang programa. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Sir.
Thank you, Honorable Mendoza. Yes,
So,
Sir Boboy.
sa pagsuporta po sa sinabi ni Councilor Mendoza, yan po ang rason kung no takay po ang repasohon pagiraray ini. Dakol po kita, ang tama po si Councilor Mendoza, dakol kitang pina-trainings, and ang nahihiling minig din na bako man lang po na health worker or kung sisay na pwede tang ilaog digdiso, pakakapamili po kita. And dahil na kita mapa utrong training, dahil nga ni, naman kitang pinagibuhan ka itong mga nakaaraging trainings. And then, together with the CDRRMO, makakapili po kitang mas maray, mahihiling ta kung taano. Kaya dapat repasohon pong maray.
Thank you, Sir Boboy. And although mga na-train sila sa mga iba-ibang skills related to CDRRM or sa iba pang related training, dito man araw kung mga bisikleta sila. So, siguro it needs more study.
Sige po.
So, meanwhile, we can submit for comments. There's a pending motion, by the way, by Honorable Abunal Gomez. Any second?
Second.
Thank you, Honorable Jokno. So, it has been moved and seconded. The said proposed ordinance or the draft of the proposed ordinance will be sent to the different concerned offices as stated for their comments and further study. Next, please.
Item number 3, transmittal dated 13 May 2026 from Mr. Elmer M. Villanueva Jr., City Local Government Operations Officer, DILG Naga City Operations Office, furnishing minutes of the 4th quarter meeting of the Naga City Peace and Order Council held on November 19, 2025 and Resolution number 2025-15, series of 2025, approving the 2026 to 2028 Peace and Order and Public Safety Plan of the City of Naga and endorsing the same to the Sangguniang for adoption.
Thank you. In the letter received from the ALG officer Mr. Elbinar Villanueva, it stated there na ini-endorse nila favorably for adoption and passage of a resolution by the Sangguniang Panlungsod approving the POPs plan as endorsed by the ALG, but there was no copy of the POPs plan attached to it. There is one copy received by our office, and according to my staff, they were told na dahil pa to final. That's why I had reservations also of disseminating the said POPs plan to the other councilors. Kaya apupunta po ang representative ng DILG. Na rin ba maitataw si POPs plan for the appreciation of our city councilors, and ito bang tinaog sa opisina na sa wrong copy? Ano ba ito? Ano bang mga parts duman ang kaipuan pang i-revise? Yes, sir. Please.
Hello. Good morning, Mr. Chair. For the POPs plan po, actually, si libro po, ang POPs plan is final na po ito. Ang pagpapa-revision po ni Mayor, so plans and activities kan PNP. Kaya si the whole budget po, naman babaguhon doon. Kaya big print me na itong libro. Pero si duwang tables po na babaguhon kang DILG, dahil pa pig submit. Although submitted na kan PNP si revision kang mga programs ninda. Pigday pa na isasubmit balik ni DILG si final. Pero si libro po, nasubmit na sa DBM po. Itong kopya mo, Councilor, final na po ito. Ang pighalap mi lang itong revision kang PNP sa program nila kasi gusto ni Mayor ma-specify bako lang si mga gasolina or ano, talagang activity. Ayan po. Naidagdag lang po duman so drug testing sa mga, itong random drug testing for PNP personnel. Pero si amount po, dahil na nabago. Kasi iba na po duman sa allowed na budget para sa INDA.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Honorable Abel Gomez.
Mr. Chair, para ang POPs plan po garo di ilang about the budget. Pinaka-importante talaga sa plano. So ang hapot ko, Mr. Chair, si hinahalata from the PNP, kabali po ito sa POPs plan na document? So it's not final yet. Day pa po siya final.
Mayo pa po duman. Duman lang ito sa tables. Yung man lang po itong pigbago.
Pero,
yaon na po
kabali po siya duman sa pinaka-document na kaipuhan mabasa kang
mabasa.
So di pa po siya final.
Duman sa pigsabit ko kay Councilor, yaon na po ito duman. Yaon na duman.
Pero, Mr. Chair, ang sabi kay hinahalat pa. May hinahalat pa.
Manamam na kay DILG na po. Ready na to for printing ito.
And ito pong copy ni DILG, same kang copy.
Silas na pigsubmit ko, sir, through soft copy. Final na po ito.
I checked with my staff this morning bago mag-session, mag-committee hearing. Mayo pa lang itong electronic copy. And this is the only copy they receive. And when they receive it, may instruction na bako pa ng final.
Deliong po. Kasi send ko lang po last day kay Ma'am Tricia.
Ganun.
Yesterday.
Incidentally, day ko na si Chris.
Meron na yung
Garo nakaliba.
Okay, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Honorable Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, the action asked of the Sangguniang is to adopt the POPs plan. Po yan ma-adapt iyan magigibo kang sanggunian hanggat dai nababasa kang sanggunian. So, Mr. Chair, I move that we defer consideration of the matter and await for the final copy of the PAPS plan to be submitted once again to the Secretariat, referred back to the committee, and then the committee approves for the adoption of the sanggunian, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. It has been moved by Honorable Abunal Gomez, duly seconded by Honorable Mendoza, and Honorable Jokno, and the rest of... Meron pa. So it has been moved and duly seconded. So we advise the DILG to please provide copies of the final revision to the offices of or the Secretariat of Sangguniang Panlungsod for dissemination to the offices of all the city councilors.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Honorable Mendoza.
siguro kabali sa instruction, padarang kitang digital copy, siguro PDF format. Tangani mas madaling i-disseminate. Kung hard copy kaya, baka makapal yan. Mahaloy pag-print.
Actually po nga ni, talagang nag-paperless kita, kaya dahil kami nag-print ng kadakon. Nasa digital po, digital.
PDF.
PDS.
Mr. Secretary, please indicate na digital copy. Thank you. Next, any more items?
No further items, sir.
Thank you. There being no other items in our agenda, this joint committee hearing is now adjourned. Maraming salamat po sa Indagabos.